Hi, everybody. This is Lowell, and we're talking about how to start a music school. And one of the very first things that I did is to decide or understand what the value is of what you have to offer. Everybody has what they want to give as a gift to somebody else, and it's kind of funny sometimes. If you ever try to give a gift that you would give to yourself to somebody else on Christmas, and they open it up and they're lackluster about how they do they really like it or not. It wasn't something they wanted; it was something that you wanted. So when you're thinking about what is my value, what is it that I can offer and give to somebody else, it's not necessarily what you would want to give. There are a lot of different directions that I could go in terms of as a musician that I would wish that people would want, but that's not really the case. The case is they want what they want, and they see value in how they see value, and so your mindset should be, what do I have that they would literally pay money to meet their need? And so I made a list of maybe 18 or 20 things. And so this is a, uh, a pre-video to the videos that I made earlier that when I first started out. And so this will be at the beginning of each one of those, this video here. And so this is just a prelude to those videos. And this, you'll have to create your own. You'll find that you have a clientele, you have people in your community that will want certain aspects of what you have to offer. And so the main thing is to get into the mindset of what is it that other people are wanting. It's empathy. You're empathetically getting into the mindset of the consumer, of the customer, to say, what is it that they want? And then as you do that, then what you have to offer will actually come up. It'll rise to the top, but it's all initiated by the mindset of what is it that the other, the people that you're serving, what is it that they want? Hi, everybody. This is Lowell again with another thought regarding the benefits of studying music and taking music lessons, and that is the appreciation of beauty. Um, there's so many things in our world that are distasteful, things that we see on the news and things that we see in our streets of our cities these days that are bad and that we find distasteful. And so it's difficult sometimes in our mindset to start appreciating beauty. But there's so much beauty around us that we don't see, and it's because we haven't trained ourselves to see it. And when we are involved in music, we are forced to be immersed in patterns and in emotions and in relationships and in things that are good. Especially in classical music, there are a lot of things that create joy and a sense of peace and a sense of serenity, a sense of justice, of conflict and resolution. And in training ourselves to practice and be a part of making these beautiful sounds, making these meaningful expressions, when we're involved in that process, it trains our hearts and our lives to be responsive, to look for beauty. Many times in performances, things can start going wrong, and you start seeing that things can start going off the rails. And one of the best things you can do at moments like that is not to focus on the bad, but to focus on what is it that's actually going good. What can I capitalize on here that's working, and to magnify that, and that carries the day, and that saves you out of that moment of distress. So it's a musical skill, but it's also a life skill to always be looking for beauty.